Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julie with J. Creek Freedom. Would like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. So this one, he kind of is giving you a sneak peek into how he talks to me, but anyway, he was saying that I'm not looking so good to the audience at the moment because of the last video. And then he said, because of what I was speaking about. Yeah, dog, that deathery thing that she just can't seem to wrap her little mind around it, man. That if, bruh, I don't pull through for her on how I'm really gonna scare the bejesus out of his doing it, doll. And yeah, sis. So we mean like this whole condemned time, hun. Otherwise, baby boy would have pulled the trigger on your A like a long time ago, miss. Truly, chick. And there, dear ones, you can see a little glimmer and glimpse of what I've been whispering in secret to my little honey bunny, ma'am, like, a day, darlin', to keep her from. Well, doll, so we actually could, folks, let her go all bat shiza like she did a while back, and but nah, man, ain't really a thing, sis, to see our little ones gettin' all scared of a couple of bad men, dear ones. And he winked. That right, chick. More than one bad guy watchin' her, dude. So therefore we gotta protect. Well, so it like our reputation by now, ain't it, folks? And while you's over there pointin' the blame at for all this drama, ma'am, in your view, sis, just slow it down, sis, thinking she made all this up of no. To get what, girl? More views, hun? Exactly, doll. And nah, dog. Don't even know it working, boys, to catch yo. Time and again, man. Gotta pull up on that load of a schedule you got going for yourself, man. All just so you can listen to. Well, boy, the Lord pointed at me. So it little ol' her sometimes, ain't it, man, causin' you to think, you know what, bruh? I don't know if I believe this end time stuff 1 ounce, dude. But she for sure the only squawkety chicken online, bro, who not making me feel, well, smarmy the word, man, when yo' feelin's go all wacko on yo, 'cause you think you might 'a got something wrong in life, bub, and that all 'cause you ignorin' my, ain't you of no. Sometimes, man, but sometimes not, bro. Which is exactly why you can handle this. Warnings of a lifetime, dude, and ones that she really, well, dog, so she actually know what it's like, dude, to have no negativity sauce of a father, dude, spewing all kinds of, yeah, chick, so if you place any condemned item over that Bible layin' there in my truck, you goin' to hell, darlin'. And he winked. Yeah, folks, he were like that to her, man, but not quite the same actin' to his other little whippersnapper of a whatever, dad, is basically what that Jillo of a chick would say to shut him down, man, and it pretty well worked, dear ones. While his other chicken of a well, let's just say she got more fluttery on his A like all hay life, man. Therefore she couldn't really handle it any more, man, to be dealin' with like 2 abusive men in hay life, dude. Let alone all this. Yeah, dog, think abusers 1, 3, 5, and 11 on her A daily, man. Longin' to smirkily press her down of no. While she's sillily talking about dyin' of no. Exactly, dog. Had to shut my little chickadee up on that one, man. 'Cause if we let her go on and on about heaven, man, well, yeah, boys, let's just say she knows she gonna have a few fun things to do up there, bro, while she wait for the to hit the fan on this earth, man. And baby girl dreamed it all up last night, man, and he winked. For sure, dog, from only hay brain, miss. Okay, so here I'll insert the dream, and I'm sorry about the nuance of who I was or what role I was playing. It's hard for me sometimes to know, but there is a nuance in my dreams, and sometimes I am actually, it's like me, but I'm another person, but I'm still making choices in the dream, or it's like I'm a different person and I'm making choices I would not normally make for myself. So if you could please allow for the nuance of that, I would appreciate it.
This is just to remind you about the dream that you had on Sunday night. So, actually, it was Monday morning. So it was the end times. There was this lady that I wanted to hang out with, sort of. Actually, there was a row of apartments, and the cat brought in there was a dead bat that the cat was eating, which was gross. There was something dirty about the whole dream, like literally. And then I left that apartment. There was someone with a dog. It was like a type of dog that's dangerous. I forget, a Rottweiler. That thing was dangerous. I bypassed that to go to like work. So I ended up in this office area, and there was this lady, and she was kind of nerdy, and I wanted to hide with her. So I ended up hiding in a cabinet where she was. There was the only place to hide was this cabinet, and then people started to come into the room. There was some other girls, and then some guys came in, and they could see me in the cabinet, so then I was feeling silly trying to hide, so I just came out, and I realized later it was just showing there's nowhere to hide. And there was this guy there that I basically talked to, and he had done something shameful, and he was embarrassed about that. Then it showed everyone was basically a little bit dirty. The hair on everyone was a little bit greasy. And we all put together the food that we had. So whatever food that somebody had, they put it together. Um, and there was this pile of mashed potatoes with like a flower that came out. I think it was an edible flower. And this lady who was a little bit more like prissy was like, she was pointing out that there was like a film on the top of the mashed potatoes. She's like, there's this stuff on the top of the mashed potatoes, like complaining. But we all knew it was like our last meal, so nobody was gonna say no to those mashed potatoes. And there was other stuff on the tables. And someone offered me a mushroom. It was a big one, so I asked if she could like cut it in half. So I got the mushroom, and I was smoking part of the mushroom, and then it was like everybody was like, basically there was mostly people in their 20s and 30s. There was one old lady who showed up for a short time, but she stuck out like a sore thumb. It was really like, what is she doing here? How is there an old lady who survived all this? And the guys and the women, almost everyone was basically like, they just knew that there was about to be like, because it was like the last meal, so it was like last meal, last chance to have sex, and then we were gonna die. Like that was the feeling. Uh, Everybody was dirty. Nobody really wanted to be doing it with other people in the room because nobody really loved each other. And I remember saying, I said the most beautiful thing is when people love each other, but I meant like when they love each other and like consummate what they have. So that was that. Um, and I don't know. I feel like I think I was playing the part of an unbeliever, or I was definitely like not sure what I believed because I was going along with the mushrooms, and then it seemed as if I would go along with what was about to happen. So that was that, and that was the dream.
So back to the message. For sure, dog. From only hey brain miss. But how should she know, sis, that they'll be like nowhere to hide from one another, dear ones? 'Cause you little chickens is gonna be gathering in groups of one, two, and oops, dog. We got a doggy of a man on the loose, boys, who looking to loose his into one of them ladies. Mm-mm, man. No sirree, Bob, dude. The things you might wanna, 'cause you thinking like nobody gonna be looking your way, ma'am, in the spiritual realm, hun, as all humanity congregate to, well, so it gonna be some soul sellin' stuff, boy, if you not careful, man, to keep yo' P's and Q's sharp, bruh, 'cause them dirty little girlies gonna look, well, delicious at that time, to put it simply, brew. But we got like this 1,000-year rainery thingy, man, that partially designed, boys, to help all of yous come all the way down to null about it, man, that you gonna have access to. For a time, man. Just for as short as hell. Compared to eternity, dog. Okay, man? Here the Lord cupped your chin, one of you dudes. And do you think, man, that a few 100 years of life on this earth gonna be enough for you, dog, to calm down about they pretty? Exactly, dude. Plenty of time, man, to choose like. Well, so it actually gonna be wifey number one for many a use on this channel, bruh. So no, dog, you're not actually alone, man, in your rejection of. Here the Lord pointed at women. Very silly, dog. Some of these girlies who like. Here I saw a woman with her arms crossed and she had a scowl on her face. Nope, dog, I ain't cooking for you tonight, man. So you can just go get your meals from your mama, dude, since you just love her so much of. And the Lord chuckled. Yeah, dog, so you practical or you practical, man? Making good use of that versus blowing it of no, which they can't even see the point of. That frugality at times, bruh. So just give your girl a free pass on that one for now, bub. 'Cause baby girl like immature in some ways, ain't she, man? Thinking you boys is only made to like impregnate a chick or something, bro. And then blow your way over to new. Eh. So that exactly what we want to avoid in the last days, bub. 'Cause baby girl will be. Well, so what do my word actually say about ladies who nursin' little babbies in the last days, man? Exactly, dude. Woe unto them, man. Which in layman's terms, dude, just means sucks to be you right now, darlin'. Unable to feed your own. The Lord pointed at the baby. Exactly, dude. Think feeding frenzy on those little ones' lives by like predators at that time, man. And snatched dog from they mama's arms of no. Yeah, dog. So to my pastory blokes out there, what do my word actually say gonna happen to a besieged city, dude? Yeah, dog. Think cannibalism, man. And if anybody easy to harm and put down of no, it definitely the children who go first, bruh. Down that drain of, well, deluge, man, is how we call it, bruh. And okay, side note, real quick, just my view on the end times and something the Lord has been talking to me about privately is just that whatever victories that Israel may have at this time, or maybe they will have a few over the end times period, there will definitely be a period of darkness and difficulty for Israel, a type of pressing against them, so that the beautiful birth of people's faith in Yeshua as a Savior can be born, can happen. So that will be a part of what will be happening over in Israel as well. And as it gets closer to the day of the Lord, it'll be more like darkness. The darkness turning into the light is another is also can be used for a form of how the day of the Lord will look. So that's why this type of stuff doesn't bother me as far as the word goes. Um, I'm not anti-Israel or anything. I think they're gonna have a hard time. So anyway, okay. So here the Lord used the word deluge. He said it like that. And then he touched my chin. I think he touched my chin like this. Got to, dog. Put in a few, tough to remember what the actual definition of a word is for our little chicken who goin' well. So the word circles, man, in the brain o' Bob, as she complains, sifts through the evidence, and thinks, nah, bruh. I for sure don't know how to talk to my bros in Christ about any more, Lord, 'cause I'd probably get too raunchy or paranoid after a while, man. But you for sure doing it, dog, and like the slickest. Very slick, man, keeping all these little arguments in her head to like, hey self, man, 'cause she know, dude, that baby boy would like bash her in the face with his what you thinkin', darlin' method that he uses to crush her spiritual spirit, like all the time, man. And that's simply done, folks, 'cause they's like a walkway and path out of her door, dear ones, where she have to pass by. Yeah, dog, think a little ledge, dear once, where you put the most condemnification stuff, bro, for her little mind to flit over of no. Oh, that's the stopping. Okay, that was the stopping point, and I realized like my commentary last time was negative, but I also was talking to the Lord, like if I was to go positive or optimistic on this channel, I don't even think I can even try to bring myself to do that due to who's watching. So commentary is just this thing that I cannot touch at the moment, really. So, anyway, as usual, hope you're doing good or well, and if not, hope you can turn those bad days over to the Lord and let Him guide you through that time. Remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless.